There may come a time when you wish to keep some of the moments that you share on Facebook private. And in that case, you need to know how to make things appear only to you and nobody else. In this video, I'm going to be exploring how to make photos and videos that you post to Facebook private so that only you can see them and share them with whomever you choose. So the first thing I need to do is go to my timeline. In order to do that, I'll just click on my name in the top left corner. I'll then go to my photos right here, and that takes me to all of my photos and videos that I have. If I wish to make something private, I need to find the photo first. So let's say that I wanted this picture of my wife and I to be private. I'll click on this album, and then I'll select the photo. Once I have the photo open, I can go to the Edit button, and that takes me to all of the information about the photo, and I can then change the visibility of it. Right now it's public facing. If I wish to make this private, I'll click down, and I'll go down to Only Me. Then I'll click Done Editing. Now this photo is only available to me. Nobody else will be able to see this photo unless I go back and change the visibility. I can hit Escape or click the X to close out, and I can do the same thing for my videos. Let's go back to my timeline. I'll click Photos again, choose Videos, and then I'll find the video here. At the bottom of this video, you can see the drop-down menu, and I'll choose Only Me. So now that little lock icon indicates that I am the only one that's allowed to see this video. I can go back to my timeline at any time by clicking on my name, and it takes me back to my timeline like so. Another way to change your privacy settings for the media that you post is to go to your account settings. You can do that from this tab right here, click, and choose Privacy Settings. We'll cover these settings in depth a little bit later on, but you can see here that you have several options for how you connect with people, timeline and tagging, ads, apps, and websites, limit the audience for past posts, and blocked people and apps. So basically, the ones that I would pay attention to here are limit the audience for past posts and timeline and tagging. So, limiting the audience for past posts. When you click on this, this actually limits the audience of the old posts that you've already posted to Facebook. So if you want every old post that you've posted to Facebook to be specific to one group or completely make it private, you can do that now. Now, it warns you here that if you use this tool, content that you've shared on your timeline with friends of friends or with the public will change to only friends. Basically, this means that anything that you've been public about so far on Facebook is now going to be limited to only your friends list. It tells you that you also have the option to individually change the audience of your post by just going to the post you want to change and choosing a different audience. So this is the one fell swoop approach. If you wanted to individually go back and change things, you could do so like I showed you earlier in this movie. In this case, I'm not going to limit my posts. I'm just going to click cancel, but I wanted to show you that option in case you wanted to go back and do that. You can also edit the settings for timeline and tagging. So if you're concerned about people tagging you in photographs, you can choose Edit Settings, and you can change any of the settings that are associated with timeline and tagging, especially with photographs. Now, like I said, we'll cover this in its own specific movie later on. I just wanted to point out where it is in this movie, so if you needed to control that right away, you know where to find it. I'll click Done, and now I can go back to my timeline by clicking my name in the top right, and it takes me right back. Anytime you need to change the privacy setting for a photo or video, simply navigate to the photo or video and find the visibility icon, click it, and change it so that you can control who sees what and when all the time here on Facebook.